Already testing the 3-band EQ. Got my potentiometers from left to right. Well, it's reversed. This is the low gain, this is the mid band, and this is the high pass band, or the high band. I'm running at 3750 sample frequency. This is the current setup of the function generator. Wasn't able to get the baud plot just yet, but I'm going to work on that today. Trying to get that from a teacher. And we have it going to the oscilloscope, where the yellow line is the original function generator and the blue line is then the output of the ESP32. I also have a simple RC filter at the end, so I can have a bit of a smoother output, else it's going to be looking a bit too blocky. But it is causing a little bit of this weird shape, so just ignore that. We're currently running at 500 Hertz, which means that we should be in the mid-band frequency. So if I adjust this, so now I'm going to be twisting on the mid-band knob, where you can actually see it getting raised up to the maximum. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to lower the amplitude actually quite a bit, maybe to 0.5. Maybe a little bit more. 750 peak to peak. I'm going to set the scale a little bit like this. Let's see how much I can amplify it with. Yeah. As you can see, we're moving the wave around. It is increasing the voltage. So now I'm going to be twisting on, so this is the high. As you can see, the high causes a little bit of a shift, but not too much, which is good. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to increase the frequency, or actually I'm going to decrease it to about 200 Hertz. Set the trigger level so that it stabilizes. There we go. Scale it a bit more. Yeah. So now I'm going to be twisting on the low pass. Yeah, it does tend to do that. Whenever I go too much on the low pass, it gets stuck. Going to do a little bit of a reset. Here you can see it. Scale down. Gonna slowly twist it up with 200 Hertz. Yeah, and then it just shoots up. Which, that's simply a very big consequence of having the bands just that close together, which sucks. But the sample frequency is something that I can't really improve with the ESP32. I'm slowly but surely twisting upwards. Yeah. We can adjust it a little bit more with the mid frequency, since we're close to the mid frequency. These are first order equations, so they don't have that steep of a drop off when separating the bands. Alright, let's move on to a higher frequency. So I'm gonna go to 1.4 kilohertz. At 1.4 kilohertz, we should be able to see an effect of both this one and this one, since they have a bit of a crossover. So you can see it actually increasing in amplitude. Now we're gonna use the mid. It's also affecting it. Yes. So let's move on to a little bit of a higher frequency. Let's go to 1.5, 3750 divided by 2. I think we can just about manage 1.6 kilohertz before we hit the Nyquist frequency. So now if I increase, there's a little bit more of an effect on the high. On the mid, there is an effect, but it's not as pronounced as it was before. Oh, and there goes my potentiometer. Yeah, there we go.